Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing fabulous. My name of course is Winnie and this is Winning with Winnie. So in today's video we'll be discussing how to apply to a community college as an international student. And y'all get this, no SAT, no ACT, none of them. So no SAT, no SAT, all of them, none. So are you ready? Because I am. Let's go. So today I'm just going to be talking about some of the steps you need to do to apply to a community college. And I did want to put a disclaimer that it's different for different colleges, but this is how my college was. So for those who don't know, I started off my journey in the United States at a 2-year community college called Wayne County Community College in Detroit, Michigan. I will share my screen a little bit later just so we can dive into their website. But for now, I just wanted to go through a little bit about what the application process was like. All right, so the first step was just applying. So if you're interested in a community college, the first step is kind of looking on their website, seeing what their application requirements are, and then turning in that application. So they're applying to the college. So for me, when I did mine for WC3, which is Wayne County Community College, for some community colleges, a lot of them actually to take a test, but with WC3, I did not have to take a test. So like when I mean a test, I mean I did not have to take the SAT or the ACT. So what I did was I sent them like my WIAC results. I sent them my secondary school transcript. So those were the two things that was important for WC3 at that time, and those were the things that I submitted. So some colleges or community colleges now do require the exam, but mine did not. So also another thing to consider is some of them might also require like some sort of like English proficiency exam. So that could be IELTS, that could be TOEFL, which is, I think TOEFL is more popular over here, and I think IELTS is more like in Canada. But a lot of them require like TOEFL in the United States if English is not the first language, or if English is not the official language of your home country. So at WC3, English is English is the official language in Nigeria. But so I did not have to take TOEFL for that. So another thing you will need is a bank statement, basically, and I think this goes for whether it's a community college or a university in the United States. You need a bank statement basically to show that you have the funds to cover your study. So for me, like when I applied, I was like 16. That's when I started college. So I did not have no money. But so the bank statement were my parents. So my parents were basically the one helping me cover like my education at that time. So also I think when you're looking at community colleges, it's important to kind of think about certain factors. The first one is location. So it's like where do you want to be in? I think in almost every state in the United States there is a community college. So kind of figuring out what the best state for you is, you kind of want to consider like weather. Is it important to you that it doesn't snow? Then Detroit or Ohio or Pennsylvania might not be the best place for you. I think it's also important to consider like the availability of your program. So some community colleges don't have like all different programs. So like some of them might not offer nursing, or some of them might not offer communications, or whatever you study, whatever you want to study. Some of them might not offer all of those programs. So it's important to kind of find a community college that offers your program. All right, the next thing is figuring out where you will live. So do you want to live on campus? So some of them do offer the opportunity for you to live on campus, or do you want to live off campus? So those are just some things to consider. And then lastly, the application. So a lot of community colleges have what is called an open entry. So open entry basically means like anyone who applies gets accepted. But I think it's also still important, like going back to what I said before, is figuring out what documentation is necessary. But yeah, y'all, so those are just some of the things I thought was important to talk about. I will now show you guys like a screen recording of just reviewing my community college that I attended, which is, like I said again, is called Wayne County Community College, and it's located in Detroit, Michigan. So Wayne County Community College, they have different campuses. I attended the Northwest campus because that was the one that was closest to me. But you're able to take classes in any of the campuses depending on where they have your program. So yeah, y'all, let's look into the screen recording, and then if you have any questions at all around attending a community college, please let me know.
be taking a look at the community college that I attended. So it's called Wayne County Community College District, and they say one vision, one district, one college. But they do have different campuses. So like you can see here, they have the Downriver campus, they have the Curtis L. Ivory downtown campus, so that's in downtown Detroit. And then they have the Eastern campus, the Northwest campus, which is where I personally went to. And then they have the Ted Scott campus, as well as the Mary Ellen Stemple University Center. So this is actually the international page, because I like to go straight to the point. So for the admission requirements, so like you can see here, so for fall semester you have till June 1st to apply. If you want to start in the spring, you have till September 1st, and then if you want to start over the summer, it's February 1st. So for new international students, you have to complete this application, the international student application, which let's open it in the other page so we can just take a look to see what it looks like. So this is international students application for admission. So it shows you the different campuses like we've already mentioned. And so it gives you a welcome message. So it says the college serves as a leader providing educational services and training to residents of Southeast Michigan. So it says Wayne County Community College was established by a public mandate, and it was chartered in 1967. Okay. So different campuses. So for international student, so it says a completed Wayne County Community College District International application. So you need the original signatures. You need your official high or secondary school transcript / certificate. It says if it's not in English, it has to be translated, or it has to be evaluated by the WES or ECE. And then it says you need official university. So that's if you already went to like a university or a college, you need to get those transcripts as well. And it also requires for English language proficiency scores. But this is if your country is not one of the official English speakers. And it says it needs a complete a valid affidavit of support. So it says it needs to be total of amount of $17,209. Let's see over here, and then statement of financial, which is the same thing. And then if you're a transfer student, which you technically wouldn't be as an international student. So that's just, and then you can go down. This is the form, because this was the form that I filled out. So you need all of this information. So your student information, your present address, your emergency contacts, your secondary school where you graduated or where you will be graduating. If you attended a university already, you put that information here. You have the information for your sponsor, and then you just acknowledge the form. So you sign and date it. So that's basically the application for international students. So let's go back to the other page. All right, so and then that's honestly it. So on here, I'm guessing, I think it's changed now. So this is a complete valid affidavit. So now it's $15,190 that you need to show. Okay, so that's it. And then you would just submit that form. It says so for here it says all financial documents will be verified from issuing banks and then this is the address. So you can scan it or you can fax. It says scanned or fax. So it must be hand delivered. So you either mail it to them. If you're in the United States, you hand deliver. But typically, international students, as your first year, you're probably back home, so you would just mail that application to them. So yeah, so that's the things we need to apply. So let's just look at the college. So let's look at the different programs that they offer. Am I able to click? Okay, so they have programs in accounting, American Sign Language. They offer an Associate of Art, which is what I did. They have an Associate of Science, Associate in General Studies, Aviation. They have Business Administration. They have CIS, so a lot of CIS. They have Criminal Justice, Dental Assistant, Dental Hygiene, Digital Media Production, Early Childhood Education, Entrepreneurship. That's a certificate I want to do, like entrepreneurship. They have Fashion Design. They have Food Processing, Global Supply Chain Management, Heating, Hotel and Restaurant Management, but that's a certificate though. They have a Nursing AAS, so that's an Associate of Art degree. I think it's Associate of Art and Science. They have a paralegal technology, they have pre-engineering, they have pre-social work, they have welding. So yeah, so those are some of the different programs that WC3 offers. So international students, so it just gives it a little bit of a welcome, just a welcome message. Okay, but yeah, you guys, so this is the college that I started my United States journey in, or at. If you have any questions about them, please let me know, and I can always connect you guys with someone over there.
Thanks y'all for watching this video. Before I close, I did want to say, I think what I've been hearing a lot of people say now is like, oh, don't go to a community college, they won't give you the student visa for it. But I know, like, I literally just know someone that came this year and is attending a community college. So I don't know how true that is. I think maybe the visa embassy, they're looking at it on a case-by-case basis, but don't let that deter you. So if you think that a community college is the best fit for you, like, apply to a community college. People are still getting interviews and people are still coming here to attend a community college. So don't let that deter you. Until next time, my name is Winnie Bush. Bye y'all.